Hi everybody, this is Rebecca Sager, and for my resource walkthrough I am going to the G. Fletchy site. You can see across the top he's got a lot of the same information that he does down here at the bottom. I'm going to focus on the 3-act tasks, but I'll come back to that. He's got some great progression videos. I already like this guy's sense of humor because you have to listen to this evil laugh.
Fractions. The very sound of the word, well, it kind of freaks most of us out.
And what's neat when watching that video is he talks about how you start with fractions and you go all the way up. And I learned a lot just watching that. Here's some of his fresh ideas with different videos and different activities that you can access. Captured talks. I'm very intrigued by this one and this one. I was looking at his conferences and workshops. He goes all the way back, 4 or 5 years ago. And I think the thing that was amazing to me is in all these years, unless I didn't look very well, he has not been to Nebraska. So I'm wondering if maybe somebody could get him to come to Nebraska. He seems like a really interesting speaker. Anyway, he was a classroom teacher, instructional lead, and is working now as a math specialist. So I'm going to take you back to his 3-act tasks. What's fun is these span time for him as well, and some of the ideas, Humpty Dumpty, the Cookie Monster, the Pringle Wringle, are really entertaining. They're so much fun to look at. The one that I'm going to focus on today is called Filler Up. And the idea of a 3-act task is you first watch the video, and then I love these 2 questions. What do you notice? What do you wonder? And he actually has a worksheet that goes with that as well, that I'll show you here in a second. So the concept of this one is how many cups will it take to fill the jug, and the jug's fill line, so up here. And it's a short little video that shows, what the idea of this is. And you write an estimate that you know is too high. You write an estimate that you know is too low. So it takes away the danger of being wrong. And of course, doing this in slow motion just makes me laugh because it's, you just roll your eyes and know that this is going to take forever. But he does give information in Act 2. Dimensions of the jug. He will also give dimensions of the cup. And then he will give dimensions, oops, I got rid of it, of conversions as well. So right here. So there's that. Then the students would do their work on that. And if you go back to the 3-act tasks, here's the recording sheet that goes with it. So the students, can show their work. Here's their estimates, too high, too low. And then, of course, you watch the entire video when you go back to it, and they show you in real time that it takes forever. They speed it up, but we get all the way to the end, and then you can see, that it takes 142. So the way that I would use this in my classroom is I would use it with this particular high school math standard, performing and comparing measurements and apply formulas. Especially the conversion of length and area in this case between their metric units. And then on this one, of course, determining the surface area and volume of spheres, cones, pyramids, and so on. I would apply this to my 9th grade class. We're doing an astronomy unit right now. And when students look at this and they think, oh my gosh, how many stars are there? How many galaxies are there? We could apply that to this area here of this particular open-ended cylinder and maybe potentially get an understanding of how this all happened, how many stars have been formed in this time. It would make for a really fun and engaging, I think, story problem and some problem solving for my 9th graders. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with this particular website. Thank you very much.